Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to more Let's Translate Trails at Dawn. Last time we got our new job, and we also learned a lot of things about, like, how Garden was formed. And, well, a lot happened, so... Yeah, anyway, this time we're actually headed to, is it Orashion? Is that the right place? The old capital, anyway. And yeah, I decided to start on the loading screen because I knew we'd get straight into a cutscene. 20th of November. At 5:35 a.m. I guess he's not coming in the car with us. I guess he'll just drive alongside us. I wish Mariel could have, like, come with us too, but if she's going with the guild, then that's, like, more reassuring, honestly. Yeah, apparently they're sending in a lot of their best to Orashion. And I think they'll be way better at guarding a civilian than we'll be. Indeed, I think that's for the best. I guess we'll be focusing on avenging that handsome reporter guy. So, Agnés, are you really okay with, like, not going to school? Yeah, I handed in a notice saying I wouldn't be able to come in for the next few days yesterday due to family business. And actually, there's been, like, kind of things like that have come up before, so they're quite accommodating to me. I do feel really bad about, like, kind of writing it in a way that makes them misunderstand what's going on there. Well, sorry about that. Keep doing stuff like that and you're on the first step to delinquency. I don't think it's that bad, especially not compared to what Van does. Hey. Oh my. So what about Ren and the others? Yeah, I told them, but it seems like Ren's actually participating in this with the guild this time. She left sometime last night, so I reckon we'll meet her in the city when we get there. Seems that way. Wait, so does that mean she also handed in, like, a notification? Yeah, she said that she got a request to return to La Burle from, like, the embassy, apparently. But I actually couldn't explain everything properly to Odette and, like, the others. I'll, apologize when I get back there. Well, yeah, you do that. Oh, sorry, old man, and, all that too for getting up this early. Well, we had to get up to prepare the restaurant anyway. I don't know why that actress is going with you there. Oh, well, you see, I also wanted a location scout for my next movie. Oh, well, do your best, I suppose. I wish Yume could have woken up to see you off too, though. Well, we'll get her some souvenirs, so tell her to, like, look forward to it. Yeah. I was gonna ask why you're going to Orashion at this time, but... like, get Yume, some souvenirs, okay? And, be careful, my delinquent tenant. If any of you doesn't make it back in one piece, then I'm doubling your rent for your for your office. Oh, that's some pretty high stakes. I definitely want to avoid that. We'll make sure to get some really nice souvenirs for Yume. Bellegarde, I see that you are no ordinary man. So, please take care of my tenants. Understood. This old man will give it everything he has. And once we get back, treat me to some home cooking and we can play chess. That sounds good. We didn't get to settle our game from last night, did we? I guess it makes sense. He is fucking huge, so it would be pretty hard to fit him in the car. And actually, no, I think there are 8 seats in the car, right? There's 3 in the back, 3 in the middle, and then 2 in the front. So technically... Oh. Wait. Albel and Odette? Why are you two here? Ren messaged us and said that you and her would be absent for the next 3 days. So I woke up Odette and we rushed over here on a taxi.
地下鉄も少なかったからさ。でもビンゴだったみたいだね。
Because we couldn't get an underground train, but it looks like we were right.
このタイミングでの出張ってことは、またバーゼルの時のような。
Since you're going on a work trip at this timing, you're gonna do something like you did in Basel, right?
いや、それ以上に危険なことに首を突っ込もうとしてるみたいだな。
Nah, you're gonna go somewhere even more dangerous this time, aren't you? I'm sorry for not telling you. I won't tell you that it's, like, not dangerous, but please let me go.
ダメだよ。今回はいくらなんでも。
No, this time is too much.
クレイユであんなことがあったばかりなんだよ。
You know about what happened in Krail, don't you?
あんたが家族のことでいろいろ抱えているのは知ってるけど。
I know that you have, like, a lot of family circumstances that you're, like, keeping to yourself, but
それが理由なら断固反対なんだからね。
if that's why you're doing this, then I'm completely against it. Odette. Agnés. I have a lot of reasons. Of course, like, some of them have to do with my father, but I have a lot of other ones too. But it's not just that. After starting this part-time job, I met so many people and learned so many things. And I feel more connected with my mother and my grandmother through what I've inherited from them too. And even going to the same school as you two and Ren and, like, studying together. I feel like all of those things make me who I am today. So please let me go. This isn't for my family or for, like, the things that I've inherited. I just want to do the only thing that I can do right now.
アニエス。
Oh. That car. It's
早い
him.
な、解決や諸君。ちょうど出発するところだったか。
Oh, you're up early, Spriggans? I suppose you're just about to go out. Rune. Why the hell are you here, Four Eyes? Oh, shit. What? That's the guy I see on screens, like, around the city.
お父さん。
Father.
分かっているだろうが、決断には責任がつきまとう。
I'm sure you know this by now, but with decisions come responsibility.
それを踏まえての行動だろうな、アニエス。
I'm sure you know that, and that's why you're doing this, right, Agnés?
はい。これでもお父さんの娘ですから。
Yes, I am your daughter after all.
あらゆる機会を無駄にせずに見聞を広め、自らの糧としてきます。
I'll use this as an opportunity to broaden my horizons and, like, become stronger.
絶対に無事に戻ってくる。なんて軽々しくは言えませんけど。
I can't say for sure that I'll be able to come back in one piece, but
大切な友達とお父さんを悲しませないよう最大限努力します。
I'll do my absolute best to make sure that I don't make my precious friends or you sad, Father.
アニエス。
CID や各方面とのつてはせいぜい活用することだ。
In that case, you better use your connections with CID and, everywhere else to the best, alright?
理想と現実の狭間の中、自分が何をつかめるかを測る意味でも。
So that you may also find out what you can do in this gap between ideals and reality.
欠席理由については私の方からもフォローしておく。
I'll also back you up on your, like, absence so that the school doesn't suspect
だ
anything.
が3日が限度だ。それ以上は軍の部隊を派遣する。
But your limit is, 3 days. After that, I'll be dispatching the army.
これが私からの最大限の情報だ。
This is the biggest compromise I can give you.
十分です。ありがとうお父さん。
That's more than enough. Thanks, Father.
改めてになるが、娘が世話になっている。
I know it might be a bit late for this, but, my daughter's in your
君た
hands.
ちの流儀の範疇内で存分にこき使ってやってくれ。アークライド所長。
Feel free to make use of her as best you can for the sake of your creed, Chief Ark
頼
cried.
もしき助力者もいるようだし、ある程度の安全確保も期待したいところだが。
You seem to have quite gifted assistants as well, so I'd like to think you'll be able to keep her safe.
ええ、任せてください。
Yeah, leave it to
う
us.
ちはグレーだが、労働環境はブラックじゃないつもりなんでね。
We are kind of grey, but at the very least, our like work environment isn't black or like, hold on, what's the word for that in English? Like exploitive or whatever.
ご息女のみならず、微力を尽くさせていただこう。
We plan to do our utmost to protect not just your daughter, but everyone else too.
かたじけない。
My thanks.
現地に着いたあたりで連絡を入れる。
We'll contact you again once you arrive.
お嬢さんもそうだが、あいつの方も任せたぞ。
This goes for Miss Agnés too, but I leave her or that person in your hands too. I'm guessing he means Elaine, maybe she's coming?
たく、勝手なことは。
Everyone just does and says whatever they want.
ま、思った以上にイケオジで、大した眼力とオーラだったが。
Well, he was definitely more handsome than I was expecting, and he had a really insane aura, but also seemed quite understanding.
娘相手にもあのツンデレぶり。なかなか難儀そうな親父さんだな。
But he was acting like such a tsundere even around his own daughter. Seems like you must have it pretty rough.
はい、本当にそうなんです。
Yeah.
ああ、もうなんかおじさんに全部持っていかれちゃったけど。
I feel like that guy kind of stole our thunder.
とにかく無事に戻ってきなさいよ。
But you better come back safe, okay? Yeah.
言っておくが、何かあったら僕たちも現地に押しかけるからな。
Just so you know, if anything happens, we'll be forcing our way over there too, alright?
あんたらも僕たちの幼馴染を頼んだぞ。
So you better protect our friend, you guys.
もちろんです。
Yeah.
ああ、任せときな。
Yep, leave it to us. Sorry for like not telling you guys all this time. I was pretty surprised when I heard you were the great-granddaughter of Professor Epstein, but to think that your father would be that guy of all people. I mean, I figured it was something pretty big, but to think it was that big, huh? Yeah, I don't feel tired at all anymore. Me too. I'm guessing the reason your surname is different is because of, like, political reasons. Claudel was my mother's, like, maiden name, so my full name would be Agnés Gra... Oh, you don't have to, like, tell us, we get it. And we pretty much figured that Claudel was your mother's maiden name. Oh, really? It was 4 years ago that my mother died. Dad was a diet member of an opposing party, but at home he was just a normal, like, father. But after Mom died and he decided to go for the elections 2 years ago, that's when I started feeling like there was a distance between us. And then, as I'm sure you all know, that upset happened. And so I left the district I was living in up until then and enrolled in Aramis under a different surname. It can only have been fate, though, that I ended up being able to go to the same high school as my childhood friends, Odette and Albel. And that's how it's pretty much always been with my father since then. And that might have been why I ended up relying on that notebook that I inherited from my mother for, like, peace of mind. And then after visiting Van's place and finding the first Genesis, well, you guys know the rest. Agnés. I see. Well, my mom and grandma are still alive, and I'm pretty close with them, so I don't really... Or, like, I'm different to you, but I definitely understand wanting to be connected with, like, things that you've inherited from them. Oh. Yeah, I think you might be right. Well, we don't hire here based on circumstances. But since we're paying you, we just want you to, like, make sure you're useful, you know? So honestly, there was no need for that old man to come and tell us that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I'll do my best too. But man, it really is amazing that so many people, including myself, with shady backgrounds managed to converge here. That old man out there is the same. Maybe it's a result of your individual character, boss. Well, that's... yeah, I don't think I can deny that. Honestly, guys, don't act like I'm responsible for all this. And Judith, you don't even work here officially. Oh, well, actually, I am having her do some odd jobs, and I am paying her a bit of money for that, actually. What? Well, I told her that I didn't need any money for it, but... Oh, you can't be serious. You're an actress, aren't you making stacks? I was gonna use all that money we saved to get new parts. Van. You really do act like a little kid when it comes to your car, or like sweets or saunas. You're such an immature adult. We might need Agnés to keep him in shape this time, too. Yeah, I think you might be right. Wait, are we actually going to see Anchorville? While they were on their way, they had to face a lot of, like, inspections, but thanks to CID's planning, they managed to get through easily. And after stopping off at the service area in the relay city of Anchorville, or the relay town, wait, no, it is a city, never mind. The van and the others headed straight northeast. Why do you let Aaron ride that thing? The old capital of Orashion, where we're headed, was the former capital up until the revolution 100 years ago. It's the third largest city in Calvard, boasting a population of 280,000 people. Well, it's kind of lame compared to the capital, which has like 800,000, and the shining city with about 550,000 though. But goddamn, old man, this bike is fucking amazing. Have fun with it, but please drive safely. Why is he so excited driving this thing? I didn't get that kind of reaction when he was driving my car. I guess the heart of a maniac is a complicated thing. Well, I think this car's pretty good to drive too. It looks like many of the other powers have already entered Orashion. From what I know, it's Heiyue and mainly Jaeger Corps. Not to mention the Grail Knights, and also a secret division of war monks. The Grail Knights, that's where you used to, like, work. Yeah, they're a selection of the very best knights of the Sealed Division, or whatever, and they focus on collecting artifacts. And then there's also the Warrior Monks. They're an organization that keeps the peace in Altaria, but I guess they have, like, another division too. Yeah, I've only heard rumors, so what kind of people are they? Well, the Grail Knights only have about 1,000 members, like including all their kind of like affiliates. As for the Warrior Monks, they're the defensive army of the country that answer to the liturgy like section, and they have about 30,000 members, and also participated in the Great War. And around that time, the conflict between the Seal Division and the Liturgy Division ended up getting a lot worse. Though they may lack numbers, the Grail Knights have something that the Warrior Monks don't. Mainly the 12 special knights that lead the whole, like, knight group. The Dominions that I was once a part of, and their, like, insane abilities. The two that you saw in the Dark Light Town, the 4th and the 11th, are, like, very strong too. They might even measure up to those two from the organization that we met yesterday. They're that strong? Well, the girl one actually seemed almost cute though. Yes, but she had a very special weapon with her. Well, yeah, she even picked a fight with the dire wolf back there. So what about that other person that was there at that time? I imagine he was the deputy commander of Iscalio, which is the secret division of the war monks. His name is Ashrad, and although he doesn't have any strange abilities, he's a very proud and accomplished warrior. Oh, I actually taught him how to use a battle mace once. So you could call him your, like, senior disciple. So that's what those, or like that guy meant yesterday when he said that Belgard had another disciple that was like opposing the church kind of thing. I see. But since it's a division, they must have like a lot of people in there, right? And like that Oathbreaker said, I'm sure all these people have their own like motives for going there. Yes, as for the church knights, I imagine they want to like capture Almata and take back the artifacts. But on the other hand, Iscalio's goal is probably to prevent them from doing that, or maybe even like destroy the artifacts, and then to bring judgment down on Almata as they've been deemed heretics. Judgment? What traitors and like people that commit heavy crimes get? They kind of start to sound like Heiwei's like assassin division. And that's just counting the church. There's like a ton of other like powers here too. Well, I guess once we arrive, our main priority will be to like assess the situation. Yes, I imagine my company will contact me on how they plan to get involved too. And as for the fighters and other Jaeger Corps, I'm sure we'll know if they've come too. They seem to have a lot of numbers, so I wouldn't be surprised if Abu has come too. And we'll probably need to make use of CID's info as well as like talking with the guild once we get there. So once we arrive, we gotta go around and talk to everyone, so... And once we find out what's going on, we move. Yes. Yeah, looks like we're about to get busy.